sources and how those might affect our flames. So here I do have 2 of my jars. What's on the inside of my jar? There's nothing. There's glass. Air. There's air inside of my empty jar. Trick question. Does scientists ever ask you again? What's inside an empty space?
Air.
Glass and air.
But you can never see it.
Exactly. We are going to see if this works. In one of my jars, I'm going to fill it with tap water. Here's our water. In the next jar, I'm going to fill it with something called hydrogen peroxide. What do we use hydrogen peroxide for?
Rocket chips.
Yes, when you first get a scratch, you might put this on it, and you'll see it bubble up.
But I got a scratch from school.
Did you? Yeah, that happened to me a lot too. Yes. It's so that we're safe with our bodies and we stay behind it. So here we have water. In this one, we have hydrogen peroxide. When we see those bubbles on our scratch, after we pour some hydrogen peroxide on it, that is oxygen that's being
And
formed.
then we have to put a bandage over.
Yes, you're right. We need to cover it up. Here I have some yeast that I'm going to try to pour equally into each here. When we do actual science experiments, we have to be quite a bit more careful with our measurements. Our yeast. Has anyone ever seen yeast before?
I haven't.
You haven't, or you
My
have?
mom had a favorite. I see it all the time.
Tell us, what does your mom use yeast for?
But I have some water clock at the children's museum.
Yeast is used to make bread rise. Do we see something different about these two?
Yeah. One of them are turning different colors.
Oh no, I'm gonna have to go back to the table. Do you see all those bubbles?
Yeah.
One's coming like one's floating pink. All of these bubbles are oxygen. What's happening? Yeast has an enzyme in it that'll speed up the breakdown of hydrogen peroxide, giving us more and more and more oxygen. And we need that oxygen for our fire, right? So let's see if we light both of these, what will happen? First of all, we're hoping that we can light these. Friends, do we play with fire?
No.
Definitely not. Are we going to go home and light pasta on fire?
No.
Definitely not. You need to be with an adult when you are working with fire.
Yeah, you can only let an adult turn on fire.
Yes. And so these are little pasta noodles. They're dry pasta that we're going to use as our fuel source. So we're just going to, yeah, there are some bubbles. So we're just going to start to heat these up until they catch on fire. This might take a second, but that is a-okay. Oh, look at that. Lawrence is already lit on fire. Mine hasn't even gotten there yet. What? How is that fair? Mine's still not going.
Hers has more oxygen. Yeah, hers has more oxygen.
You're right. Look at that one go. That is an excellent piece. I have never gotten to go that way.
From the rocket